I want to talk a little bit about weight loss and some things that you should do if you're on a weight loss journey. And one of the things that you should do is to never, ever, ever give up, especially to never give up on yourself. I used to think phrases like never give up were just cheesy and just, sayings for the refrigerator, things that you can stick on the magnet, but it became very, very real for me the day that I decided I wanted to lose weight and to get healthier. The day my bathroom scale said 317 pounds was the day that I decided, hey, I can do this. I'm going to give this all I got and I am going to be successful. I was pre diabetic. The doctor was talking to me about pre-diabetes and he was using the word pre-diabetic like it was my new middle name. That was my wake-up call, a moment where the concept of never giving up suddenly became very, very real for me and became very urgent. And it became a very urgent personal quest that I was willing to pursue at all costs and all matters. What happened next, though, completely blew me away. 6 months down the line, 4 months down the line, I'm sorry, I was 60 pounds lighter. And the biggest shock wasn't just the number on the scale dropping, it was the fact that I was no brutal deprivation. I had no constant internal battles. I didn't have a lot of cravings. It felt actually very, very easy. Today, I'm going to pull back the curtain and I'm going to show you the exact daily system that I stumbled upon, a system that effectively removes my option to quit. It made motivation almost irrelevant. If you're anything like me, you probably started, stopped, restarted more diets than you've ever finished. You're exhausted by the cycle of hope and the cycle of disappointment. You'll stay right where you are because this, I promise you, is the last road map that you're ever going to need. I'm going to share with you some things that I had to do along the way in order for me to be able to lose my weight, which is 137 pounds, and be able to keep it off. Motivation was so important to me to get me on my weight loss journey and to keep me headed in that direction. Most of the advice out there tells you to just dig deep and to want it more, to somehow conjure up an inner supply of willpower. But let's be honest, that's like telling someone to just drive better when the car is completely out of gas. Motivation, by its very nature, is fleeting. It spikes, it dips, it's there one day and it vanishes the next. You can't rely on it for something as consistent as weight loss. What does stay? Systems. Think about it. A comprehensive 2022 review of over 4,000 long-term weight loss maintainers revealed a fascinating common denominator. It wasn't some superhuman level of willpower or a secret diet pill. It was automation, a series of repeatable actions, so incredibly small, so effortlessly integrated into their day, that skipping them felt more annoying than actually doing them. Nobody needs a pep talk to brush their teeth twice a day for 60 seconds, do they? It's just what you do. We're going to build that same kind of friction-free routine around food and around movement. We're going to create a system where quitting literally becomes a harder, more cumbersome option. This isn't about finding motivation, it's about making your healthy choices your default. your automatic response, reducing the cognitive load and mental energy required to stay on track. This is something that you're just going to do automatically. This is how we're going to set up our roadmap. We have to have a mindset flip here. Step one, before we can even get to the practicalities, is a single powerful belief swap. That's what we have to do. You need to trade in the toxic idea of I have to be perfect for the liberating truth of I have to be consistent. Perfection, my friend, is the express lane to the infamous I can't do it spiral. You know, the one you're doing great, the one innocent office donut appears. You eat it and suddenly your entire day is just ruined. So what do? You throw in the towel and you decide to restart fresh on Monday. By then, a week of progress has already been, undone. Consistency, on the other hand, shrinks the stakes dramatically. It understands that life happens, that you'll have off days, and that one donut won't derail everything. You'll just keep going. A compelling 2021 study published in the Appetite Journal showed something truly remarkable. People who aimed for an 80% compliance rate, that's a solid B minus, folks, maintained triple the weight loss of perfection seekers at the 1 year mark. Think about it. A B minus still passes. You can spill coffee on that grade and still be successful. So grab a sticky note right now and scrawl B minus still passes. Write that down. B minus still passes. Slap it on your refrigerator, on your monitor, on your bathroom mirror. Seriously, do it. That tiny visual cue alone, by putting that little reminder like on my refrigerator or somewhere I could see it, it literally cut my own late night snacking in half in the first week. It's about building a system that can't be broken by any mistake, or that can't be broken by one mistake. Building a system that actually works, and it works for you. The daily 321 system. This is the most important part of the entire video. This is the engine of this video. This is the 321 system, and it's so simple that it's going to feel like cheating. Every single day, you're going to complete these 3 challenges. That's it. You're just going to complete these 3 challenges. Challenge number 1. When you're getting ready to eat, you want 3 colorful produce servings. Yes, fruit counts. Ketchup, no, ketchup does not count. We're talking about real food that fills you up, the good stuff. The more colors, the better. The red, the yellow, the greens, the purples. Have more colorful foods on your plate. Aim for that. Have at least 3 produce servings on your plate when you are eating. 2 liters of water. Before 7 p.m., make sure that you drink 2 liters of water. You have to do this. Your brain is tricking you into thinking you're hungry when you're actually just thirsty. Chugging your water before 7 p.m. also means you won't be waking up all night to go use the bathroom. So if you finish your water before 7 p.m., you should be good to go. 1, intentionally have movement sessions, minimum of 10 minutes, just 10 minutes each time. That's nothing. Go for a walk, have a dance party, do some stretches. The goal isn't to become a marathon runner. It's to build a habit. The craziest part, 80% of the time, once I hit 10 minutes, I just keep going. Even if you don't, you still won the day. Remember, we're developing a system that won't get broke with one mistake. 3, 2, 1. 3, have 3 colorful produce servings on your plate daily. Fruit, vegetables, but have 3. produce servings daily. You want to drink 2 liters of water before 7 o'clock p.m. daily. And you want to have one intentional movement session daily, just 10 minutes. If you can just do 10 minutes, that is going to make the difference. I love water. So what we're actually going to be trying to do is to form habits. And if you follow that 3-2-1 system, we're going to develop some really, really good habits over the next couple of weeks, because this is what we're going to concentrate on. Check the boxes, or you don't check the boxes. I bought a Dollar Tree store calendar, and I put a giant X on it every single day that I complete this system. After 30 days, that chain of wins becomes so powerful, you would rather do anything than break it. You'll have developed a new habit, and you'll see such good results from it that you'll want to keep going. That is what the goal of this system is going to be. You will hit a weight loss plateau. It's going to happen, and it makes everyone want to quit. So I want you to expect it. Plateaus are not failure. When your scale doesn't move for 10 days, don't panic. Instead, you run this simple 3-step audit. This is what I want you to do instead of panicking if your scale does not move for a total of a few weeks. Double your water intake for 48 hours. You're probably just bloated. Flushing your system with more water will reveal the fat you've actually lost. Swap 1 grain for 1 extra veggie for 3 days. Grains make you hold water. Swapping them out for a few days will give you that whoosh on the scale. Now, if you're on the ketogenic diet, you won't be eating grains anyway. And so you should already have that whoosh effect. Make sure that you add in 1 resistance workout. And this is the ultimate hack. Muscle burns energy and helps your body release water. A few squats or push-ups can change the game. You want to do some type of exercise that's going to be working on your muscle and not just your cardio. Almost everyone sees the scale start dropping again within a week by doing this. Just by doing those things, you will see that scale start to move again. By adding in more water, this is going to help flush out your system. Your metabolism isn't broken. You just need to outsmart it. If you're watching this video and you're thinking, I can definitely do these veggies and a 10-minute walk, then I need you to smash that subscribe button right now, because next week I'm dropping the exact $45 grocery list that I used to survive my first month. It's a game changer. And if you have notifications on, you'll get a free printable PDF of the entire list. You do not want to miss this. Studies show that accountability can triple your chances of success. You're going to have to find a way to hold yourself accountable that you can do. Instead, I challenge you to do this. Pick one person, a friend, a sibling, anyone. Every single night you complete your 3-2-1 system, text them a selfie with a thumbs up. That's it. No long message, just a picture. The thought of having to text my sister that I failed was more powerful than the motivation that I could find. Psychologists call this a lightweight social contract, and it beats expensive coaching for getting people to stick to their goals. It's a low effort way to build an unbreakable support system. So just find one person that you can text every night. Text them a thumbs up to let them know that you completed your 3-2-1 system and that you were successful today on your journey. It's a great way to have an unbreakable support system with very low effort. Let's talk about the weekend insurance plan. Weekends can absolutely destroy a week of progress, but the answer isn't to lock yourself in a room. That's not sustainable. Instead, you can use the one plate rule. When you're at a restaurant or you're at a party, you build one plate of food, just one. No stacking it to the ceiling, no second trips. You're going to put everything that you want to eat on this one plate. And here's a secret hack: eat it slowly. Don't rush through eating it, eat it slowly. Research has shown that it takes your brain about 15 minutes to feel full just from seeing the food on your plate. Remember that 15 minutes to feel full, and that's just from seeing the food on your plate. I still eat tacos and have fun. I just put it all on one plate and savor it. I just put it all on one plate and then I eat it. The result? My weekends don't sabotage my weekdays. And I never have to panic on Monday morning again thinking, okay, I've got to start again on this weight loss journey. I'm issuing a challenge, and I hope that you all will commit to this challenge. If you're committing to the one plate rule this weekend, now this is something that you can do over the weekend. This is going to help you stick to your goals, okay, and help you stay focused. The one plate rule, we're going to use that this weekend. You want to have a good dressing for your vegetables. This is going to make you want to eat your vegetables, okay? Now, these are some things that we can implement in for the weekend. Okay, the sleep multiplier. This one statistic is going to blow your mind. One bad night of sleep increases your hunger hormone by 15%. In normal English, that means you will want to eat everything in your house. Getting 7 to 8 hours of sleep is non-negotiable, but I know it's hard. I have the hardest time trying to get 7 to 8 hours of sleep. I can manage 5 pretty easily now, and sometimes even 6 and 7. But for me to get that much sleep in, it still is kind of hard for me to do. So we have to remember that a bad night of sleep increases your hunger hormone by 15%. So just think about it. If you have several bad nights, how much that would increase your hunger hormone. So here's a cheat code: the 4-7-8 breathing technique. Inhale for 4 seconds, hold for 7, and exhale for 8. Navy pilots use this to fall asleep in under 2 minutes. Do this for 5 cycles, and I kick my phone out of the bedroom. Just by sleeping better, I cut 210 calories from my daily average without even trying, because I wasn't a zombie snacking at 10 o'clock p.m. This is the most underrated hack for weight loss. Make sure that you are getting your sleep, you all. If you are sleeping, then you won't be creeping into the kitchen to eat and snacking when you really should not be snacking. You should be asleep, reviving your body. We all have that one food that is our ultimate weakness. For me, it's cookies. If they're in the house, I'm going to eat their entire bag, especially if they're Oreo cookies. And I love oatmeal cookies, soft oatmeal cookies, soft peanut butter cookies, soft sugar cookies, and I love lemon cookies. So I created the 20-minute gate. When that insane craving hits me that I want something sweet, I set a timer for 20 minutes and immediately go for a walk. It's just a distraction. It's something that helps me. And if I come back and still want the cookies, I let myself have one serving in a bowl. But here's the insane part: 90% of the time, the walk completely kills the craving. The walk stabilizes my blood sugar and the emergency signal from my brain it just stops. That 20-minute rule has saved me thousands of calories. It's turned a moment of weakness into a moment of power. And a lot of times, just because I'm feeling hungry, I'll start drinking me some water. I try to have at least a cup of water and sit for about 10 or 15 minutes. And if I still want whatever I was craving, then I will have a small portion of it. And mind you, I said a small portion. Okay, you can see I took lots of water. Now, this isn't a list of random tricks or anything. It's a complete operating system for winning at weight loss. You aim for a B minus because consistency beats perfection. Nobody is perfect. So we're going to aim for a B minus, and we're just going to aim for consistency. That means if we fall off, we get back on. If we miss doing something, we make sure that we do it the next time. Aim for a B minus, and let's aim for consistency. You complete the 3-2-1 checklist every day. This is going to build an unstoppable habit. It's going to build a good habit, and you destroy plateaus with a simple audit instead of quitting. You audit yourself. You text a selfie to stay accountable. You use the one plate rule to win over the weekend. That's fixing whatever you're going to eat, just put it all on one plate. No seconds, no anything. You eat that one plate, and that is it. This is going to help you win over the weekend. You're going to master your sleep with the 4-7-8 technique. And you use the emergency brake on your biggest cravings. None of this depends on motivation. It depends on building a system so powerful and where you're seeing such good results that quitting becomes the hardest possible option for you to do. When you stack all these challenges together, you can't lose. I've lost 137 pounds total weight loss. But the real win is that I've kept it off for over 3 years without stress and without starving myself. I share the foods that I eat so you can most certainly see that I do not starve myself. And I most certainly do eat the foods that I want and that I enjoy. The scale might go up, it might go down 2 or 3 pounds, but never by anything like 10 pounds. Okay? This system has survived holidays, it has survived relationship breakups, and even the global pandemic. You might go faster, you might go slower, and speed, it doesn't really matter. The only thing that matters is your ability to stick with it. So don't wait for Monday to start the 3-2-1 system. Start it tomorrow. Text your accountability person tonight. Tell them that you're going to be sending them a selfie every day, that you make it through your weight loss goals and that you reach your goals, to let you know how good you're doing. Start the 3-2-1 system tomorrow. And I want you to comment day 1 done below so that you can personally cheer yourself on. Remember, perfection is a choice, but with this system, persistence is automatic and consistency is the key. I'll see you in the next video, but more important, you'll see a version of yourself in the mirror that never has to start over again. Remember, we got this.